Simply text the keyword CNews to CNMG to subscribe today. Subscription is free. Be in the know first with the CNews text alert service. CNews, compelling, committed, credible.
Wherever it's happening, we will bring the stories to you. For the latest in local, regional, and international news, join me, Samantha John, every weeknight at 7 for the CNews Report. CNews, compelling, committed, credible.
This is the opinion, it's the air. For their own abusers, they keep making excuses. Housing crack up over. They unleash the lawyer, set up an inquiry, just to get the Crowley. But they wouldn't sue the court paper screw. I don't need Congress to tell them go. Or we pack up your bundle now. Stop fooling the people, please, because you're taking a beating. So maybe I'm repeating, go. You're like a natural disaster. 10 times worse than Ebola, like a dog with freezer down on the knee. Streams flow into rivers and into seas. Is why I sing it. Go now, this is my humble petition. And as the date for election, go now, please.
Well, coming back into with the music of that one, so it's all coming out of the Mardi Gras earlier this year, 2015. Calypso History Month, so we continue to promote all our Calypsonians throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago. We're talking movies, film, acting. I'm joined on set by two actors, Aaron Charles and Gyerlini Clarke. Both actors for the film Trafficked. Mind you, the pronunciation was on Gyerlini because she thought I'd call it wrong. So I've got it right.
Yeah, Gyerlini.
Point one, Liron. All right, so let's get straight into it. Trafficked,
Yes.
Trinidad Film Festival. What was it like working on the movie? Who wants to go first?
It's a whirlwind of emotions, actually.
Yeah.
So it's excitement, it's tiring, it's exhausting, it's emotional, it's a turmoil. So it's a combination of everything all wrapped up with a fun working team, hard working crowd.
Yeah, and then coupled with the fact that you're constantly aware that you're doing something bigger than yourself.
Yeah.
And you, again, with both of us, when we first started working on the film, Garth St.Clair, the executive producer, came in and he basically gave us a very, very detailed telling story about his experiences and working with Iron Dependency, going to England, talking to people in prisons. And I remember personally thinking, I cannot let this man down. I cannot let these people down. So coupled with all of these emotions and working through the creative process, working through the live set and everything, it was really, really, as he said, a whirlwind of emotions.
Okay, we've got a little trailer of what Trafficked is. This gives you a little insight into what the movie is all about.
I don't ever want to leave this place.
That's what it is. George, Penny, and Nadia, best of friends. While on vacation on an idyllic Caribbean island, they find themselves being seduced by a stranger's wealth and charm. When the stranger's true motives are revealed, the three friends realize they are pawns in a deadly game. Where was it shot?
In Tobago and here.
Trinidad, yes.
Tobago. How long was it? How long you guys worked on the filming of it?
Well, due to the labor funding, the film, finding funds, it basically took, I would like to say, filming in total about 8 months. And then post-production, that came...
Like a month and a half?
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, the first 2 weeks we started immediately in Tobago. Went across there. It was the first time either of us had ever worked with Quirky Films, with the crew. And we're in a foreign place. It's like, okay, and we're living with these people like family, all in one house. And it was intense telling that story. Everything became very real very quickly. And after that, we had to wait a while for funding. When we finally got, I believe we started back in
late
Shops of Marvel.
Yeah.
That's where you'll actually, and I'm letting people know, Shops of Marvel was another place we worked in.
For the opening scene
the Royal,
in La Fortuna.
Yeah, Royal Hotel.
Royal Palm Suites Hotel.
Yes. So it was there, and then we went to Toko. A while after, we found this perfect location, and then we had to go back to Tobago at some point in the midst of all of that. So it was a lot of back and forth, but I think in all it was about 8 months.
And you get to actually see Tobago featured in this beautiful light, because we really got the opportunity to capture Tobago and some of its elements and some really gorgeous shots. Some really
hidden treats.
So
And it does not at all look like Tobago. The house that, most of the story
unfolds.
Alejandro's house.
Alejandro's house. People are like, where is that house? That is not anywhere. We don't own things like that.
Alejandro's house is now going to get a lot of play.
Yeah.
Well, Alejandro's house was a character in itself. It has powers.
People want to relive that. So Aaron, tell me your character.
George is in university with Penny and Nadia, and they're all friends, and he's a kind of saga boy on his own beat, and very smooth, very suave, bit of an egotistical maniac at times, but he has good intentions. He's all about self.
You say good intentions with a smirk, eh?
That's the thing about George.
All right.
He's a good guy.
You won the People's Choice award at the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival.
Not the People's Choice. Best featured film.
Best featured film.
Which is thank God we won that.
I am misled.
Oh.
I am misled.
Oh, that's okay.
I humbly apologize. I stand corrected.
No, that's okay.
No, you don't want to underplay or undersell someone's achievement. Eh? You don't want to do that.
But either way, I mean, we are grateful. Either way, we thank God. And it's just so humbling. But yeah, we won it. So, best feature film. Yay!
What's the feeling? Party here, celebration there. Has it already done, the celebration? Did I miss the celebration?
Well, personally,
I didn't invite me to the celebration, just so you know. Right?
Well, personally, I've celebrated on the inside. I got all warm and fuzzy, and it felt nice to be recognized.
So you're moving to IMAX starting this evening.
Correct.
How many shows? When does it go
from the 16th to the 20th?
Yep.
And tonight's show starts at 8:25 p.m. and it runs until 20th of October.
Yeah.
Tickets are $50. You can go onto the website, Digital IMAX's website, and you can pre-order your tickets.
Yep.
Select your seats.
That's right.
Yeah.
But the film is so relevant right now, because given in the last few weeks incidents of human trafficking, allegations of human trafficking in Aruca, and so it sends a serious message. It sends a clear and precise message of, if you're not sure what you're doing in life, or you need to be very careful of the people you encounter. That's what it says on how going forward. Is it now that you're going to look to do more films of this nature, or whatever comes up you're working with?
Anything on this platform where I'm allowed to have a dialogue to things that are real and, present in this time, I would definitely be jumping on board. Doing work like that definitely makes you very cautious about everything you do after, something of that magnitude. For instance, being Penny, carrying the central theme of the story, I speak to so many women, even myself, where you go into situations and you see something bright, shiny, and beautiful, and you hope for the best. You're bright-eyed, bushy-tailed young, and you hope for the best, and then you realize it totally is not what you expected it to be, and you therefore cause everything around you, even the people around you, to suffer the consequences of it. Even though they themselves yielded in one way or the other, you look at things like that, and you send that kind of message, you really have to say, oh my God, what now? What now? Everything you do has to be of purpose. Everything I do, I would pray will be of purpose, you know, even if it touches one person.
Aaron, what about you?
Definitely, I would like to have any opportunity to work on a real projects. I don't want to do anything that's frivolous and empty and hollow. Let something have purpose, let something have life. Yeah, let's give a message. Let's send a pulse to Trinidad and Tobago. See George, Penny, and Nadia as these 3 university students. They're probably walking around UE right now as we speak, right? So make people aware.
Who is Nadia in the film?
Nadia is
real name Nadia.
Nadia. Well, Nadia is played by Kiera Rollock. Nadia is the mother hen of the 3 of us. She's the one who looks after us. She looks out for us when we're being renegades, and we're kind of mean to her. We kind of have we have a kind of rough.
2's company, 3's a crowd.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
But
George is mean.
But deep down inside, all of us, we have a kind of we have a bond. The way we interact, and you'll see it in the movie. We have a chemistry.
The dynamic between, let's say, George and Nadia is one of Pekong, that play on each other. And I mean, though Penny is involved in it, she has a strong reliance on her emotionally. You can, by looking at it, you can see it. She holds on to her in that way. She relies on it, and she survives basically on the energy from her friends. It's that kind of thing. But Nadia, looking at Nadia, you may think she may be sour, but she is in many ways. When you look back at it, you can't call it the voice of reason, because she is.
She's the only one who saw the danger first.
Yeah, a bit paranoid, and I think all of us have that gene in us, but she, by writing in the script, is that voice in all of us. He's the one that is cool, you know, the impression, everything.
He goes with the flow.
Yeah,
goes with the flow.
And Penny is just looking for a good time, looking for wonderful, bright thing.
Nadia is paranoid. Did you lock the door?
Yes.
Did you?
Oh my God. Why are you talking to that man?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Some would say OCD. Obsessive compulsive.
Yeah, 3 distinct personalities, and it's strange that they can all mesh. And you see it on the camera, it's perfect chemistry. We met, and it was just like, boom, family.
Well, that's interesting, because you talk about perfect chemistry on the set, but you 2 seem to have been friends from childhood days, growing up.
Yeah,
you just probably kindred spirits.
Yeah, the first time we met, I saw him performing. He's so fabulous. And then, and I was doing work as well. And then we met for the film, and I was like, oh my God, he's going to be doing the film. And by the next day, we were like meshed. It was from day one.
When we auditioned, I literally had to be up in her face.
Oh yeah, his audition was amazing. Because he came in after, because we had there's another actor, and he came in, and by the time he came in, everything made sense. And I kid you not, and I'm not saying it cliched, everything made sense when Aaron came in. Kia was there, Gyerlini was, everything made sense. We just hit it off like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
The director is Sean Hodgkinson. How was it working with Sean?
Sean is a Jenkins. He's such a sweet guy. My story with Sean, and I will say it over and over again, is one of such gratitude. I met him when I was 16. Both him and I were working with a project for Lisa Wickham. It was a HIV/AIDS PSA, and he was working under her. And since then, he had never forgotten me. If he had a pilot, he was trying anything, he would always call me. He wrote a story about Wendy, called me, and I was like reluctant. It's like, oh my God, I don't think I'm ready for this kind of stuff. And I was like, I'm not acting. Oh, woe be unto me. And he saw me on stage doing a Raymond Chukong production and came backstage and was like, I thought you're not acting. And I was like, I think I am, and I'm ready. He's like, I'm writing a script by the end of October. I'm going to email it to you. I was like, yeah, and the rest is history. He's never forgot me. He's a darling. He treated me like a queen the entire time. And he has a vision. He has a vision. He's one of the most peculiar people you'll ever meet, but brilliant people are. And he's executed it. There would be nights we'd be working, and he would just come up with a new idea, and that's how it would go. It's very organic. That experience with him, working with him, is very organic, and he allows all of us to contribute, and he expects us to contribute. He'd be like, Gyerlini, what are you giving to this right now? You know, we need to come up with new ideas for this. Aaron, Nat, Kia, what are you giving? Come on, you know. And it was really, really challenging. He challenged me completely.
The TT Film Festival has given you more promotion, if you want to put it that way, giving you an opportunity, more people to see your talents on screen. But do you think that more can be done from the TT Film Festival, or more can be done from corporate society to have more of these short films coming
I think once the content is there and the content is good, Trinidadians would flock to it. So that's the Trini mentality. We like to be entertained.
Yeah.
So if it's good, if it has substance, if it has something that we could relate to, then yeah, Trini people would flock to it. So let's continue creating more films like Trafficked that speak to people, that speak to us on a Trini level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's important. God, it's so integrally important that Trinidadians start looking at the things they don't want to look at. And this film combines the best of these elements where it's enjoyable. People have said from beginning to end, it's held us. It was entertaining. Aaron is like the funniest person I've ever met. So he has the punchlines going. Kia, she and easy herself, you know, and so it's there. That element of humor is there, and it's lively. The people good looking, but there's a serious message. And a lot of it, I remember sitting in the audiences watching it. When you would get to a part where, okay, it's getting really serious, people would be like,
and
oh,
the crowd
God,
just
gets really tense. And, or like sometimes Penny would say something and he'd be like, oh God. But that is the actual reality. That would have been the response, you know, by any woman, many women, I should say, not any. And I think it's time Trinidadians have the opportunity to see these things plastered all around them. Look at what we are. Look at how we respond to things and try to stay away from these things. Use it as a cautionary, you know, example. I think we need to start finding ways to fund it and to put it in front of us.
Are we expected to see Aaron and Gyerlini in more productions together?
Oh yeah, I would love to.
I would love to look at Gyerlini again.
I would love to.
Gyerlini is one hell of an artist.
Yes, he's brilliant. He's brilliant. I would love to work with Aaron again.
Okay, you guys were screened in the TNT Film Festival. Do you know if you've been accepted into any other film festivals around the world? And if so, what do you think? Bouncing off the walls kind of emotions?
Well, we got accepted into the Bahamas International Film Festival, so that's a big deal. And I think we just want to take the movie anywhere it can go.
Yeah.
Any festival that is open and willing to accept us, we want to take that film and carry it around the region, around the world.
Yeah, I'm very stunted in my emotions when it comes to things like, I haven't even celebrated it as yet. I don't think it's hit me, because I'm still waiting for it to reach into schools. That's what I intended. Like, I didn't expect people to even take it and the way they've used it at this point. I more wanted to see it, and I can't wait to see it in schools and, you know, on TV and people. I want to see the young girl's reaction. I want to see the 18-year-old girl who's traveling for the first time. That's what I wanted to see. So my reactions are kind of stunted and delayed probably, but I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. I have to keep thanking God that people are taking notice outside of Trinidad. Okay. You know, pray for the best. It's our baby.
Gyerlini Clarke, the character of Penny, and Aaron Charles, the character of George in Trafficked. They're on from this evening at IMAX. They've already had 5 screenings before, but another 5 to come until the 20th. You guys are going?
Until the 20th.
Congrats. Best wishes in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be back after these messages.
Good night, Trinidad and Tobago. Good night, Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you. As you can see from the way I'm dressed, I'm a Trini to my bone. I love my country too bad. But I have to be honest. I have 2 children to mind, and things here have got really, really bad. So I need to go. I'm gone. I can't stay in a place that is making me ill. The pressures of life put a screw on my face. Afraid to recall what's going on in this place. Night and day in this town, somebody get gunned down. You ain't see to do. We gone through like you want me recall for you. Every day on the hill, 2 or 3 does get killed. Where recall that? Where recall that? And that night on the ground, guns and drugs going down. Where recall that? Where recall that? And Archie and company telling me don't worry, things are rough, don't run off. But Dana on my mind, so you could stay here and play blind until I gone Brazil, Brazil, Brazil. I spent some time in Brazil. The memory of that great life appeals to me still. The people down there live like one family, like how we used to be here in sweet tea and tea. But change come to this land and evil take command. As sickness take hold of my constitution. I tried push back, I prayed, but I am still afraid. If I stayed, I might get bullet or blade. An infant end up dead, dog slice open he head. Where recall that? You where recall that? You mount hope and then you wait and wait for them to operate. You where recall that? You where recall